Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining for today's video. You saw the title. This is a dupe glitch. This is not a solo glitch. It's not a give cars to friends. It's just a strictly dupe glitch, but you do need a friend to help you. Want to give a shout out to the founders, Celestial Gaming and Killer Gaming. And, thanks for finding this out, guys. The requirements for this, the person who's duping the car needs a full facility, and you should have the car that you want to dupe sitting inside the facility. Now, you also need custom plates. So when you get the car, you can go ahead and switch the custom plate. You also need another garage in the city that needs to be full. I've only done it with a 10-car garage, but it may work with a 6 or a 2-car garage. You also need to make sure you have a Faggio or an LG RH8 sitting inside that garage that you're going to go ahead and use. You also will need some patience because you are going to go ahead and need to take a long drive. And you also need to use a little bit of timing, but if you watch this video, I can go ahead and help you find an easier way to get this done. Also, please pay attention to the end of the video. I have another glitch that I actually think I found off of this one. I just need to test it, so stay tuned for that. So to start this up, FingerDaTrigger, big shout out to him for helping me with this video. He's inside his car in his facility. When I was outside, he sent me an invite into the facility. Okay, so I just go ahead and accept the invite into the facility. And then once I say I'm in the facility, I go ahead and start up a Titan of a job. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, my steps, because I'm the one helping, I go into the lobby and you'll see I hit the B button and I get this screen that says confirm, do you want to leave? Now, once I say I'm in the lobby for Titan of a job, what FingerDaTrigger or your friend is going to need to do is go ahead and on Xbox, hit the Xbox button, go to your gamer card and go down and hover over join game. Now, it's really important that once you join game, you need to spam the A button. It's going to be about 4 or 5 times. As soon as you do that, you'll notice the menu for the gamer card will disappear. At that point, you need to say now to your friend. Okay? And as you say now, you need to hit the right trigger 3 times, 4 times, until the alert messages come up saying, are you sure you want to join your friend? And then you just go ahead and spam through those alerts. Now, it's really important that you tell your friend roughly at that time that the gamer profile menu disappears once you're spamming the A button to leave, because your friend in the Titan of the job needs to leave before you end up going ahead and hitting the right trigger and then spamming through the alert messages. So what will happen if everything works out fine? There's a couple things that could happen. You could get a permanent black loading screen if you finger the trigger outside. You could also get, you're falling through the sky, or you could be under the map, or you might just land on the road. If you have any issues and you're falling through the sky or under the map, just go ahead and hit the gas button a couple times, move your car around, and you should notice that you land on the street. You can go ahead and confirm by getting out of your car as long as you don't see an icon on the map saying that that vehicle is your personal vehicle. So once you're on the street and you confirm that that is not one of your personal vehicles because you don't see the icon, the next step is you would go ahead and drive to that 10-car garage that I mentioned earlier that is full with either an LG or a Faggio in there. You want to go ahead and not go into it. You want to park in front of the garage. You want to get out of the car, run in, grab either that Faggio or that LG, drive it out, get in the car that you just duped, and then drive it in your garage, and then you are all set. And just walk out of the garage, and then your dupe is complete. Now we're going ahead and switching it up here to my camera angle. What's going to happen is I'm going to be inside my facility. I already sent FingerDaTrigger an invite into the facility. Now I have a little bit of an issue here. I keep getting the permanent black loading screen, and I'll go ahead and show you some workarounds for that. So FingerDaTrigger is in my facility. He's going to go ahead and start up a Titan of a job. Okay, so it's really important that he has to be in the facility and start up that job. So now I'm just waiting for him. He's starting up a Titan of the job. He's going to tell me that he's in the lobby. Once he does that, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Xbox button, bring up his gamer profile, and I'm going to go and hover over join game. Now once I'm there and once I'm ready, I'm going to tell him, okay, I'm getting ready to spam to join you. I'm going to spam it, and as soon as that menu disappears, that is exactly when you want to tell him now. And then you hit the right trigger a couple times, and then once you do that, you should get the alert messages. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and accept those messages. Now again, like I said, once I'm spamming A to join his game, it's really important that as soon as that menu disappears, you tell your friend, hey, listen, or you just say now. And he basically backs out of Titan of a job, and at that point that you're saying now, you're in the process of spamming the R trigger, or the right trigger, and then you'll get the alert messages, and then just spam A through that. Now, that's what I did here, and I got a little bit of an issue now. I'm on the permanent black loading screen. So there's a couple ways around this. For some other glitches, you could go ahead and just join bring up your Xbox button, go to somebody's gamer card, and join a friend that that's in a different targeting mode, okay? But I didn't do that. This time, what I've done is we're just repeating the same exact steps. I'm on the black permanent loading screen. I need something to get me off. So I told FingerDaTrigger, who's helping me out for this, I said, can you do me a favor and repeat those steps again? So all he did is he went to tighten of a job. You know, he basically got on the screen where it says, are you sure you want to leave? He's ready to back out. And then all we did is, as soon as he said he was in the lobby, I went to his gamer card. I spammed A to accept. As soon as the menu disappeared, I told him now. He left a tighten of a lobby job, as I was spamming the right trigger, and then the alert messages popped up, and then, you know, here we are now. It ended up spawning me outside. I ended up getting out of the car, so you can go ahead and see that this isn't a personal vehicle. So what you would do normally now is you would drive to that garage in the city, you would park in front, go in, take out the Elegy or Fagio, drive that out, and then drive your new car in, and it would basically replace it. So what I'm actually trying to do right now is I'm actually trying to see if there's a way that we can use the MOC, because people are saying that you can't use the MOC, and I can confirm that the MOC does not work. I'm on a black loading screen right now, and we're going to go ahead and follow the same steps. FingerDaTrigger is going to go ahead and start up tighten up a job. I'm going to go ahead to his gamer card. I'm going to go ahead and join his game, spam the hell out of the A button. As soon as that menu disappears, I'm going to tell him now, as I'm spamming the right trigger, then the alerts pop up and I spam A through it. One thing I want to remind you is incredibly important. The friend that's in the facility needs to stay in the facility the whole entire time. I wish I said this earlier in the video. Hopefully you guys don't skip it and watch the whole video and catch it. But you need to stay in the facility the whole entire time until your friend drives that car into that 10-car garage and he says, okay, I'm in there and I've done what he needs to do to go ahead and save it. So you'll see again, I'm on the permanent black loading screen. The reason why I did this is because I had FingerDaTrigger test this out, and he said he went into the MOC, and he ended up getting something that looked like the Sultan stack, if you guys remember from before. Now, the other thing is, when you do this, you'll notice when you go in that 10-car garage, after you've parked in front, pulled out that Fagio or Elegy, and then drove your dupe car in there, you'll get two cars in there. One will fall on top of each other, and then one will disappear. So when I actually asked FingerDaTrigger to go ahead and go in his MOC, and he told me that he went in there, and there was two cars in there, and both cars stayed until the moment that you actually exit one of your cars, then one disappears. You know, that's where this comes in. So again, I got the permanent black loading screen driving in the MOC. You know, that's not the step, but I'm just testing something out. So I got the permanent black loading screen. We repeated the same step. It's like the third time for me that I've gotten the black permanent loading screen. So we're just doing the tighten of a job situation here where he's in, and I go ahead and join, spam, right trigger, tell him now, spam the A button to accept the alerts. And then you'll notice here, I end up spawning back in the MOC, and now I have two of my Elegies in there. Okay, and so for me, who's been heavily thinking about glitches lately, I'm always trying to figure out, you know, how can I figure something out? I haven't been too lucky, but, excuse me, what I did is, you'll notice, once I get out of the car, it disappears. What I should have done is, I'm going to try this again. Oh, you see right now here, I'm just hitting the gas button a little bit, moving my car around, and then I'm going to spawn inside the MOC, and there's two. I'm going to go ahead and test this again, but I am not going to get out of the car. What I'm going to do at this step is I'm going to go ahead and bring up my phone, go to Warstock. I'm going to modify my MOC to add the Vehicle and Weapon Workshop, and then what should happen is it should kick me out of the MOC, and either I just wasted $1 million because one of the dupes disappeared, or it'll be like one of the glitches earlier where there'll be one car in the Vehicle and Weapon Workshop, and I'm going to drive an oppressor in there and try those steps. So I'll let you guys know. Thanks for watching. Hope it works out. Leave some comments. See you next time.